Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. So, we are going to be continuing after quite a bit, as you can see from my save file that is here. Which, actually, wait, hold on, that's not that far off from when I actually last played. Nevertheless, we're actually going to continue from where we left off, which was, we got, from what I could see, one of the last islands to unlock? I don't know. Because now anything else that's on the map that's hidden is hidden to us and is yet to be revealed. So I don't know what we at. But for me, it's been a while since I actually jumped onto this game. And I've been wanting to jump onto it. I've been playing so much of games. Oh my god. What happened there with the water? Jurassic World Evolution 3. What happened? Hold on. Pause the game. What the flip happened? The water faces ain't doing great over there. So what do we have over here? Well, what's happening there? So we have some dinosaurs over here. We create like a small. I would arguably say a small pen, but it's actually not a small pen. It's actually got quite big stuff inside. But we did put some chunkigosaurus over here that we need to transform. That we needed to put in this enclosure, which you can see we just made some gated stuff. We got like basic stuff over here. Now I'm just trying to be familiar with what I actually did. But yes, we're gonna have to make a balloon tour is what we have. So we have this entire island to go around, if anything. So I think what I wanted to do was actually pre-set up some enclosure stuff before I actually continue. There, right? Because if you look over here, this can be an enclosure of some sort. We definitely know that. So maybe just prelim setting it up as it is. I don't know. Like I think that's a good idea to begin with. So let's see. Maybe like here. Like again, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna look for, or what the plan here is. But presume. Like you see there, ooh, outside of buildable area. What does that mean? This is buildable area. Ah, that's interesting. Maybe if we come around this way, like maybe I think rather than us set up the pathway, then, because the pathway will better tell us what's happening over here, right? Because here we can put an enclosure. I know that we can join an enclosure over here, but beyond that we don't have much. So maybe monorail is the thing. I know we have the monorail unlocked. So let's actually see over here. So we have. Do we not have the monorail? Or is it? No, it's a guest thing. There you go. Right. So like the idea I had is that you'll have sections of the park via monorail, if anything. Okay. So something to this effect. Yeah. But like this zone can necessarily be blocked off. It doesn't need to be thing. So like maybe somewhere over here rather. Like against this thing. Doesn't have to be super straight, but I mean I would like it to be. Let's see over here. Like there. That's nice. Yeah. I presume we can build. Okay, so sharp turn, I think, is what's gonna have to happen over here. Like a decent sharp turn. Something decently sharp. Right, it can be done. Like something like this. Ah, come on. Get it monorail. Like something like this going around the bend. Oh, no. Pause the game. We don't want stuff to play necessarily. This is the hard one. This is the hard part over here. We need to go around this thing in such a way. So maybe if I did this rather. That's too much. Nah, hold on. There we go. And move that. There we go. Okay. And then yes, the monorail can actually start over here, I guess, at this end of the park. There, because this side there's not much space for anything in general, right? So possibly we can do something like I don't like this, like alongside this fancy. No, that's not gonna work. We can't do it like this. It's just gonna look very weird. Then, like something like this, where it's gonna connect like around, like that, if anything. But then the way that it's gonna circle back around, you can go all the way around like here. Yes, there we go. I like doing like monorail tracks that are like this, where they go like around an enclosure because they have viewing zones like monorails. They actually do have viewing zones, so it's actually quite nice for them for for you to view the monorail as such, like this. And like here, you can probably put it like straight like this over this type of enclosure, and then go around like this. Like see here, like that's nice. And then circling around. Okay, now that we've gotten some positional stuff, we could probably kind of see what we can do in terms of like pathing and stuff like that, and enclosures there, right? So usually what I do when I kind of get confused about, okay, I don't know how much of space do I want necessarily. I generally do something like this over here, where I say, hey, place down a part of the enclosure, place down a viewing gallery that'll cover a specific amount of space. Like say like this. There. Then I make the contours, or at least the electric fence, to go around such stuff, thing, right? And then what I'll do over here, what we can do, is that I can actually put a hatchery that's along. I don't know if I could fit in there. That's the thing, but we can see, we can observe what it's gonna look like. I opted for a smaller hatchery in general, so I don't think it's gonna fit in this small gap here. The Jurassic Park hatchery, unfortunately, is too big there, so we're just gonna do the small one. Yeah, you see, even the small one cannot fit in here very comfortably. We can do this, like something like this, maybe, like something like to the effect of there. So very least it blocks off a zone, right? And so the path thing can be like small like this. It can be connected to this one at the very least, right? So we'll do something like this followed by, we'll delete this. We'll put something like that. And then we can connect the path like so. There, at the very least. And then what this means is that we can do the electric fence as such, right? Where I usually do it like this. Around like this, and there you go. And then at the very least with the electric fence we could go all the way like this, go as far to the wall as we can, and then we can put an electric fence going like this there, which is beautiful. And then we'll put some rocks. How about that? Put some rocks. So what rocks do we have over here? Nope, wrong one I was looking at. It's been a while. It's been a while since I actually touched this game. So bear with me as I try and remember where do I get my shit from. So we'll do something like this because it doesn't really matter where that goes. This one though does. What do you think? We kind of want it visually nice. Something like this. Yeah. Now, does that mean that the the cars over here cannot get to the ones over here? Absolutely, that's what it means. So that means we'll have to build something to accommodate as such. So we'll build a gate that's here. If anything. And hopefully this is a big enough enclosure in general for like anything. Yeah. But this does mean as well we could build another electric fence over here, right? So if I had to do it very suddenly, you know what? Maybe no, I don't think so. I don't think that's what we'll do. I think that's preoccupied as it is right now. So we'll just because what I was thinking is that I can move the hatchery this way, but I kind of like it open like this. Now one thing we can try and see is the monorail track can actually go over this hatchery. It needs to be able to go over. Is the thing. So can it go over? Yes, it can. But this end part needs to be lined up a little bit over here. Let's do this. Go around over there. Because the whole point, right, is that the ride back will be this kind of long tour type of thing. That's what I'm aiming for, at the very least, essentially. So, another viewing gallery over here that we can put. This one here can be kind of okay-ish. So, like, you can have something like, yeah, you can have something like this. Like the enclosure doesn't necessarily, yeah, I already have a picture of what this can look like there. So let's put a large. Right, that's a nice pathway down, at the very least. Okay, and then the viewing gallery can be to the length of, or to the adjustment of this thing, at the very least, right? So my idea is that you can have something like that, right? Which can kind of work, in a sense. And then we could put the enclosure. Like so. So here, followed by something like that. This one can go to the end, like that, but the enclosure can go all the way to like here, maybe. And I wanted to make this gap like a hill, actually, rather. So what we can do is raise this terrain, so that we can actually have like a mountain between. So there you go, something like this. Okay. At the very least, they cannot go over. Right. So something to this effect. Right. At the very least, the dinosaurs cannot like do anything, go further than that necessarily, right? And we could do our basic stuff. So, gate can go in a corner over here because nothing can go in a corner over there. Followed by some rocks that we can place down. So over here, I could probably place down a rock over here, just so that we can have it blocked off. And then, of course, a rock over here. We can have it go around like that. There. Excellent. There. And there you have it. That's something that we can do. Okay. And then we'll build the stuff accordingly. I.e., we will we'll build like the relevant stations and whatever to the T. Just getting the stuff, the mission here, like something like. I actually wanted to go around the corner a bit more, so like this, followed by that. Yeah, that's good enough. And then for now, we want us to circle around over here. And for now, since there's nothing at the end, we will just design it so it comes way all the back around. Like so. Yeah. Okay? So there's our monorail. Wait thing. Now, of course, we'll move the path things and stuff like that right now. So we can connect this one here. It's one of the best designs of the game now that parks can be disconnected like this. and you don't need them to be roughly connected with each other in general. Like that is just such a powerful thing, if anything. So what do I need to do over here on this side? Yeah, I need my stations over here. So looking at it, right? Forget about the maintenance post for now. Response facility. Um, which one is the bigger one? I know the paleo facility is the big one over here. So let's do this one. This is the big one. That's gonna take up a decent amount of space in general. So maybe we can shove that somewhere. I don't know. Can we shove it like that? Yeah, we can. There we go. We can shove it like that. Okay. Followed by a ranger facility, response facility. So here we don't have much space economically available to us, but we can make do with the situation as it stands. What about the corner over here? Maybe the corner can be better exploited over here. Yeah, so something like this, probably. You see, that's better. Never mind the helicopters going through the flippin' monorail. It's fine. I see no problem with that. Well, whatsoever. The maintenance facility, because gonna do it per section, is what I envision it to be. So it should be fairly fine. Doing stuff like this. Yeah. I wish I could actually do something like this. Yeah, I can. Angle it in such a way. Can I not angle it in such a way? Probably not, hey? Come on. Stop being finicky. Okay. There we go. So those are the three main buildings, to my understanding. We'll do the power stuff over here still. So I think that's still gonna be whatever we need to do. One thing we can do, at least for the power, is that I believe this has a storm module in it already. Oh no, this should have the storm defense module. Oh, that's what it was. It's very expensive there. So large power station. What can we do with this one? We have the space to do stuff. It's just that we need to be clever with it. You know what I mean? Clever, I mean, don't be a daft idiot there with this, with what we're doing. Is there enough space for an enclosure over there? It looks like enough space, so I'm gonna trust that there is enough space over there, for something. I hope, because we could move all the small herbivores into that enclosure. That's what I think. So why don't we do the power? How much is it? 100K. That's nothing. Let's see over here. You know what's weird? Why is there no music for this game? Playing right now. Like as of right now. It's very weird, to say the least. Huh. That could work. But we don't have the space. This connection here is kind of meh. Is the thing. It's meh. It's the best way I could describe it. We could do this. Like this is better. Thing. I don't mind this. Like something like this. Right. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can connect it to like because it's connected there. So let's do something like here followed by it's just out of range. Let's do that. But let's delete this a little bit and then let's do from here to there. Yes, we can. Now stuff is being supplied by the network. Yeah. Running cost is $18. I don't believe that. Well, I guess it's not using power right now until we connect it over here. Then it's going to use power. But now what we can do, at the very least, large substations, of course. This can cover everything, which is beautiful. We want it to cover everything. So let us actually do it over uh yeah, right? Yeah. So that then I can actually do one that's like here. What about one that's here? One that sits here, here, and then there. Beautiful. That's connected. And then now we can start connecting everything in general, right? So we can have something that like goes forward a little bit and then connects like down here like this. Yeah, that's what we can do. So like this, curving around like this. Can the thing fit inside it? Oh, that's my question. Medium. You know, it can. It can. That's perfect planning. Let's call it perfect planning, at the very least. We're losing money for this, but this is well worth the investment to actually get the setup there, right? So we have that, and then what we can do for at least the big buildings, because we wanted to go like this, and then kind of the same procedure. We'll go like this, right? Now, is that? I don't think that's big enough for like the amenities. Because I want to keep the amenities along this fancy. Yeah, so that needs to be bigger. So like, let's say here then. Right? And then it will curve back around over here, essentially. So a little bit more. Excellent. There we go. Right? Then now that means we could use the smaller pathways to connect all the stuff that we need to connect, such as this thing connects over there. And then this one can be connected like this. They do this, go around like so. We can actually do it better. Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Like that. Like that's cool. And then this one here can just go down straight. Yeah, at the very least. Like, I don't know which one is better there. So let's actually see. So probably there to make it look neat, because I like the curvy road stuff that looks neat. There you go, like that. So there we have it: maintenance, capture team, and paleo medical facilities. So generally, what I do over here, additional MVU, put it over there. And then what we're gonna do is our ranger posts. So one over here and one over here in this zone. Excellent. That means one car could go to one and another car could go to one, right? So ranger team, one can go over here. And then for ranger team, the other one can go over here. Maintenance team. Which I keep forgetting where the maintenance team thing is. Yes, this one. Yeah. So if I remember this. Yeah, we want to put them strategically around. So probably like one next to the center over here. Like say like here. So like here, and then one on the corner over here, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and this is out of range. So we can actually put this one over here. Okay. So yeah, one maintenance team goes there. Animated team goes here. Excellent. And then one of these original maintenance teams that we have over here can go check this one out. So Where's my maintenance team? Maintenance team. How many does each one have? Let me add. No. I need one of y'all over here. That's what I need. So you need you, who's assigned to not to this one. You're assigned to that one. So go to this one as well. There you go. Yeah, simple enough. That's what we have at the very least for now. Oh yes, and then I guess we can add each of the paleo vans, medical vans, to each one of those. Right now, don't have much in terms of revenue there, but I do want to do a carnivore evading in this park, because that will generate us some revenue. Hmm. Hmm. But nothing super great at the moment. We do have the Indoraptor, which was the previous island there that we did. Yeah, Ceratosaurus. I do like Ceratosaurus a lot, eh? But it's sufficient for us. We're just planning out right now. Nothing concrete happening necessarily. Um, so that being said, over here, so we actually have some stuff over there. Now let's go look at our whatchamacallit? Our stat screen, yeah. Well, what everybody's saying over here. We can build some stuff over here now. Anything now that we have it. Oh shit, hold on. Before I even get there. Replace. There we go. Right? I forgot to actually upgrade um the relevant pathings to large at the very least, right? So you, you, you. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all the pathings on this side. Anything. We'll delete this one because that's not really needed. Yeah. Okay, this is cool. This is a nice little operation we have going on over here. Okay. Um, what I can do as well is start on like this enclosure that's going to be sitting over here. I don't know how big it's going to be, but we can try some stuff. Um, can I find? Uh, yeah, because this is going to be the problem here. Big thing, right? Because can he not get through the stuff? Yeah, we can try and put a gate over here. I think no, that's not enough. Like we closed it off pretty well tight. Yeah, if anything, so that's fine. Yeah. Um. Okay. Uh. We'll just let it run for a bit, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. No, we can plan another enclosure over here because that's the Stegosaurus enclosure. So, what do I need to do to make this one possible over here? I love how there's a lot of wasted space over there, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So what do we have to deal with over here? Nothing much, eh? We could do a petting zoo. We can actually do a petting zoo for like the stuff that's gonna go over here. So like what I'm trying to say here is that barring that, because that's kind of meh, yeah, we could do a fancy going from the back down. Okay, down, no, down, no, down. Just really, come on. Very finicky, fancy. Fine, let's go like that. Right? So like there, it goes towards the end. As much as it can, like there. But then it will circle back around to where I can actually have where is there it is. Yeah. So like it could be like this, maybe? what I'm thinking of? Yes, I can see it already. I can actually vision it, like what it's gonna look like. There. I just need to put it into actual like wording stuff, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, maybe like this. Yeah, that is better. Where like you can get the dinosaurs coming in like that, like petting zoo like style. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. I just need the fancy to be working appropriately as such, like this. So like, yeah. Okay. And then we can come around like where? How do we want this to work actually? Because it needs to circle around. It needs to circle around kindly to the right. There you go. Like that, for example. And then over here we can have it so that it can go like there. Like if you get what I'm saying. Like just across. So like that. What do you think? Okay. So petting zoo will be over there. Like so. Let's replace this with whatever. And then we're gonna move everybody from here to the other enclosure. Because I think that's what we need to do. What do you think? Right now you don't have a problem with stuff necessarily. Or you just complaining for no reason. There. You have enough space. Yeah, there's definitely enough space in this little enclosure for everybody. I can extend it a bit more if that's the case. Like, we can. You know what? We probably can. So, like, what I'm trying to say here is that we can go, like, here. Maybe. Like, at this angle. And then meet it, like, down there. So I think we can do. Like that. And then what we can do is maybe something like this. Or we could do basic viewing gallery. So what I mean is we can do something like this alongside here. In case nobody wants to do the petting zoo. And then we can do this. In case for the people who want to be adventurous and do stuff. What do you think? So like here, maybe? As far as it can go. Over there. Beautiful. Excellent. Yeah. What we can do is set it up so that people can have a great time. Going there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
And these people can have a great time
ready for you to gain an elevated view of our
going here. By the way, I actually messed up the path thing. It's not supposed to be this tiling. I think it's this tiling that's supposed to be. Hold on. No, what flippin' tiling is that? Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, I messed it up completely. It's fine. We got the tiling set up there. Now, how did we not miss this one? Yeah. Oh wait, no, we did. No, yeah, we did. Ah, no, I didn't mean to make that one big. We will rectify this shortly. Our thing is expensive, hey. It is a expensive job. Yeah. We'll downgrade this one to the small one now. There we go. Nope, nope, small. Small. There you go. There we go. That's the top. Yeah. Okay. Then what we can do is we can put rock, of course, rock. Rocks. Bring one over like here necessarily. right? Putting a ranger station over here, right? Making one of the ranger people come to this one. So he's assigned to that one. So let's assign him to. Oh, I need a gate. My bad. Mabi. There you go. That should be decent enough. Uh. Yeah, we'll do it for you. Yeah. And in the paleo medical facility, one of them can go over here, I guess. Yeah. So now, what we need is some water. Need some beautiful water. And now, what we need is to gate 3. The route to gate 3. Where's gate 3? Where is gate 3? Is that not gate 3? That's gate 10. Gate 3. Oh, is the path obstructed now? There you go. How about that now? That should be much more clearer. Yes, we are now going to migrate all these peeps into the other enclosure. There. This is going to be a process. Not going to lie. There. So we are going to. You know what? Yep. Go. Wait. Is that not how it works? Am I confused? Am I genuinely confused on how that works? Am I not so? Is that not? Doesn't it mean that it's supposed to capture everything in this flipping thing? I thought that's what it meant. Yeah, right? Yeah, I thought that's what it meant. Is that not what it's supposed to do? Oh, okay. No, I was mistaken. No. Yeah, so just want to check here. Yeah, area is huge there, so we don't need that much of an area space, really. So let's go here. What is this thing? It's inside here. Let me remove that. Remove that. Here we go. Okay. Add. Yeah, because I thought that meant capture everything over here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Let's do that. And you know what? In the meantime as well, we shall capture with this helicopter. Okay. Okay. So the whole point is that we're migrating the stuff from this enclosure to that enclosure there, and we'll make something over here. I don't know what. I genuinely don't know what. We'll probably do the sauropods over here. So maybe we'll dare to do a carnivore. Ooh, we could do velociraptors over there. That'd actually be quite nice. Yeah. I think that'd be quite nice in general. This is a wasted area to me. Yeah. Like, again, nice that we did it like that, but I'm gonna make it more efficient now. Because that's too inefficient for what how much area got expended to do that. Yeah, so this one here, Chunkigosaurus, unfortunately, fortunately enough, well, fortunately and unfortunately, it cannot it's not compatible with its own class of species, the Stegosaurids. Yeah. So that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Yeah. To just do anything in general. Oh, okay. Hold on. No, I'm not done with you yet. No, no, no. There should be. There should be stuff over here still to tranquilize. Okay, where's the other one? I mean, that's good, well enough, right? Okay, let's tranquilize everything and move everything in bulk over there, and then we'll discern what the flip needs to be done. Because yeah, like the space over here, not great, but we can make stuff happen. It's doable at the very least, right? Okay, who is not being tranquilized? You. Okay. So maybe in the meantime, I can actively transport stuff. Like here, multi-select. Okay. You. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. Right, it's not all the dinosaurs. That is all of them. Finalize selection. And then go, 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 go. Oh my god, this is a mass transfer operation if I didn't see it. Look at that. Look at this mass transfer operation going on over here. Oh yes, and I can face the Mario here. Hold on. I have Mario track. Okay. Now, funny enough, I shouldn't think about this, right? The Mario doesn't need to circle back around. It can just go one direction. So you know what? I'm gonna redact what I just did with the monorail, right? Where instead of circling all the way around, I'm just gonna make it go one direction. I think that's better. I think it's better in general. So there, right? Because the monorail just go back and forth then, essentially, right? Doesn't need to do a loop-de-loop. It'll actually look a bit cleaner as well. Right, there, followed by the side of the monorail. Now it looks like we have more space in general. Look at that. It actually looks cleaner. Okay. But yeah, look at the mass amount of transfers of dinosaurs that are actually happening right now. That's actually insane. I don't know if that's gonna work with all the shit that needs to be put in that enclosure. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. Now, that being said, in terms of our research of dinosaurs, there, right? Because we got the dig sites and all, we just have this one more, man. One more that needs to happen. And I'll be so glad. Waiting. We do have the Spinosaurus unlocked, so I don't mind building that somewhere. If anything. It's that we need to get the DNA of the Spinosaurus, of course. There, right? So what do we have in terms of a carnivore? Troodon, Troceraptor Albertosaurus, Troodon, Deinonychus. Interesting. Deinonychus over here. Moros Intrepidus, which funny enough is there. Oh, there's a Stegosaurid over there. Interesting. Do we not unlock a Stegosaurid? Hold on. Is that not unlocked as well? We do not have it unlocked. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. I was just a bit shocked by our stuff over there. Dimetrodon, Parasaurus, Majungasaurus, Pyroraptor, Proceratops, Guanlong. It's a Pisavore. I forgot about that. There you go. There's the man. There's the man Spinosaurus there. 1 million. Oh my fucking god. That's a bit excessive there, good sir. I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit. That might be interesting, some baryonyx. Yeah, that might be interesting. Irritata, Ostroraptor. You know what? Let's see what that thing is. I'm just curious. What is that thing? Let's actually fast forward a little bit. With the ways we can see the effect of stuff.
Asset has been delivered.
Now, the chunky sauce are here. We could probably look at making a sort of pod exist over there. That's fine. You're gonna be uncomfortable for a little bit. It's fine. Just wait for your pals to actually get there. It's gonna be a process. Calm down. Everything will be fine.
Underway.
I'll probably reorganize this a little bit. There. I will actually. There. So for one, this is a hookup remain on the site. Beautiful. I'm gonna do this. So where the pathway can now go behind. So like what I wanted to do is essentially go from here. Like around here as a curve. Going through come on. Like here. Yeah, how am I gonna do I wanted to cover around over here, so it looks at least nice and presentable. But then now this is the problem. Yeah. I guess we can make it look straight. There's no real disadvantage for that. Because we're not going to really use the space that much, right? I can do this as well. Like, we could do something like this. I guess. If we wanted to be very pedantic about our structured by electric fence. Oh, boo-hoo. Yippity-doo-dah. Yippity-day. There we go. Beautiful. There. Cool. That's what I'll do. Then at least there's not one fucking line going all the way over here for no flipping reason. There. It should mean that at the very least I can actually move this inside over here to save more space. So like, let's say, how much space does that cover? Let's say, yeah. There. That's good. Ooh, are we at a loss right now? We are losing money per minute. Nah. Oh, that's easy.
Asset transported.
Researching the staff center, that's fine. The fact that we are losing money is kind of sad. Or kind of annoying.
In transit.
Okay, so now... Shoot your mimus. What we got over here? Cover. Put a little bit of cover somewhere. That's a level 3 cover, right? Let's put it over there. The gate. Let the influence area expand, I guess. There. Who else is in here? Ground fiber and ground leaf. Can't have the best of both worlds, unfortunately. So let's just assume we have this. And then ground leaf can be put like around over here. Okay. That should be decent enough for them. Citicosaurus, what do you need? Oh, you just arrived. Ground nut and ground fruit. Okay. Like something like... Yeah, probably. Oh, that's a lot. That's a bit too much. Ground nut then.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Okay. I don't know how much of a thing that is. We'll have to wait and see a bit more. The requirements will change over time just because of stuff there. We are making a profit right now, right? Are we? Nah. No, we are. No. It's just that one period where we were making a loss because the dinosaurs were being moved and tranked. There. Now they wanted us to research the staff center for this one. 2 million. Ah, see the problem. See the problem. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. We don't have the skills level. Ah, I can train people though. What do you think? So what we got over here? Train. It's fine if our costs go up a little bit more. Let's make you logistical king. You are altruistic salary. Okay, general list. Insufficient funds. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I actually had so little. Training is expensive. Training is very expensive. I just realized that.
Has been delivered.
Thank you, game, for signifying that to me.
Delivered.
Anything.
Asset transportation underway.
Yeah, no, definitely the stuff to go way faster. So, yeah, right now, not making that much money because the dinosaurs are not really doing anything over there. Crowds are coming. They're here.
Asset in transit.
We just need to do it a bit more better. It's crowd stuff. Yeah. To Ranger Post 8? Come on, you can figure it out. You can figure it out.
Asset
Come on.
being transported.
You can do it.
Complete.
I believe in you. So yeah, hold on. What about security cameras? Yes, we can.
Delivery has been
Anything.
completed.
So like, yeah. Followed by like here. And then followed by unidentified ailment. That's not what I need right now. That is not what I need right now. Then here we go. Okay. So unreachable by vehicle. There is a gate over here, sir. There is a gate. There is actually a gate that is right here. What do you mean? Don't cover your shit, game. I want to move this gate even further. Alright? How about now? There we go. You should be able to find now. Okay, go. Forward. Escape, no problem. Right, everybody should be moved then. Okay. Now, all the people tell me what's your problems. What is the actual problem you have? Okay, I'm gonna leave you for last because you are flippin' picky. Stuart your Mamus ain't that great with demands. Let's call it that. So you require ground nuts, just in general, and then ground fruit. Simple enough. Okay, Psittacosaurus is done. So I know they are cool. Homelesscephaly. I need another one. It's not so. Actually, no, y'all are done. Okay. So, Psittacosaurus, Homelesscephaly. Yeah, that's just to shoot your mammoth then. Hold on. Shoot your mammoth. Okay, we'll give you your ground leaf. Flippin' hell. Y'all want a lot of ground leaf. Really? You want a lot of ground leaf? Okay. Very interesting demand. Okay, hopefully that satiated you all a little bit more. Okay. Right, probably let's play it normally because now we just need to see what do we have over here. What is the actual thing? That's a common cold. Oh, the common cold. There. Unmet needs. Strains outside sophisticated. Satisfy private needs to cure. Okay. No. A false alarm, if I may say so. If anything. False alarm. Very cool. I like this. So this enclosure is pretty much okay for now. So we did migrate all the stuff into like this little corner over here. Yeah, we can put anything the fuck that we want over here. So this is actually a freebie zone, is what that is. Okay? Now, to continue the discussion there, or like to continue the thought process, right? Because what I need to do, number one, because let's set it down now so that the space does not get conflated anymore, right? Which is the balloon ride. Thankfully, this is a fairly simple thing to place down, right? Once we know the space, then we can do it. Okay? So let's say here. Like you see there, I would have placed it somewhere nicely, like more in. But like I get now the spacing concern rather. So let's say over here. How about that? Right. Then let's place this as a large part over here. There we go. Balloon ride. Excellent. Yeah. And then construct an operational tour. So I guess going around over here. Okay. Because it's going to go all the way around. All the way around. With anything. Right? Going here. Going here. Going around. There we go.
More dinosaurs are inbound, and they aren't exactly healthy.
I knew it.
Now,
There we
I
go.
ordered an executive hazmat suit, but until it arrives, I'd appreciate you
Right, now.
handling this whole thing yourself.
Yes,
Sound
thank
good?
you.
Good.
Thank you. Are you friendly? No. Fuck, I hate this dinosaur. I hate it so much. Like, it does nothing for our, like, stuff. We're gonna prep this enclosure then. Already. It is a thing. What I'm gonna do now, though, is create the hub area over here now. At the very least. We're gonna do it as it is. So let's go hotel. At least the dinosaurs can be seen. Kind of. Hello? I guess we don't have space? I guess we could do this. Like that space used. Like something, yeah. Like this. Okay. Okay. And followed by basic amenities. Anything, right? So followed by restroom, which can sit in a corner. Like over here, probably. We can actually make it sit like... it depends on where we want it to sit. I'm just thinking right now. I'm thinking like what we can do. We can create like a sort of marketplace where it sits like along this way, maybe. It's like what I was thinking, right? Is that you have the amenities. Transport. Transport over here.
Transportation in progress.
There you go. We can have the amenities. So, medium drink can go like here, for example, right? And then like the pathway can go on the right, maybe. Like that's what I'm thinking. Then we could create aisles. We could probably create aisles, which would be kind of good. It's like you create something like this there, and then the pathway can go up like this. Cool. And then you do, that's a drink one, so you do the food one on the opposite direction. Yes, there you go. I wish I could actually do it symmetrical. I don't know if that is directly symmetrical, but let's just trust my judgment here for a second. Right. Is it symmetrical or is it too far away from the thing? No, it can go closer. Move a bit closer. Okay, that's cool. That's brilliant. Yeah. And then what we can do is that at the back over here, we can create a sort of circular zone. So like going like this, it circles back down, right? Oh my god, if it would like to replace... Oh, don't do this to me. I just deleted it. There we go. Like that. Something like that. You can do this, right? And then replace this to be there, this to be there. Okay? And then you can have the restroom in this corner over here. So like something like this. Okay? Then I can have the shopping. Shopping can be put like I wonder how we can put it. We can put it over here. Somehow. Can't really. Yeah. We could do it like this. Same strategy. Just in opposite direction, yeah. So we can do something like this.
More species variety here
Okay.
will help this place become a real sanctuary.
Ah, yeah. More species, more variables in the system, more fuel to keep the chaos of nature chugging along.
Chaos? Oh no. That's not the way to see it. It's an orchestra. It's, I don't know.
Sure.
Jazz.
Whatever you say.
It's not just white noise, Doctor. It's a symphony of action and reaction.
about
Living,
that?
thriving, persisting. You make it all sound so random and mysterious, but nature, ecology, is defined by the individual purpose of each element within it.
Hey, well, jazz tends to have a lower body count, in my experience. No, the beauty of chaos isn't lost on me, but don't let that beauty blind you. I've made a career of explaining how so-called unforeseen consequences really shouldn't be as unforeseen as they are.
Wow, that went deeper than I thought. If anything. Okay. That was cool. That was cool to hear. So yeah, I actually want to... Okay, no. Because this does need shopping. So I do want to do shopping. But it needs to be in the vein, like, to, like, the alignment of this. So let's do it like this, because that's easier. And then we place it like here, probably. Yeah. Cool. Replace. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, what do you have?
While
Okay,
the
well, first of all,
conservation sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other animal, I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification. Adjusting to our world is far from easy, but we can give the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right genes.
Okay. That's fair enough, I guess. Campfire route is part of the patrol. This target will be skipped. You can find your way. There is no reason why you shouldn't be able to find your way, good sir. Not right now, if anything. Right. So now that we can, yes, let's change this. Change features. Change the from that to change it from that to, let's say, that one. That one. Here we go. Fish tank. And then that's fine. Ocidiodomycosis. Okay. Do I actually have that thing research? That's rabies. Wait. Do I not have it researched? Oh, I have to take a photo. Oh god. Where's the car? Where's the closest car? Maintenance? Really? Where's the other ranger? I guess we're using this one then. Direct control. Rufus. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get out of the way, people. Get out of the way. Ah! Damn it. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. F. That's what I want. Oh, that's a nice photo.
In range of the asset.
Oh, that's a nice photo. Look at that. Yeah. Okay.
Taking back control.
Right. Okay. Let's go research it real quick. There. Do I even have the money? I do. Well done. Well done, people. Just a one person alone. Just to. Let's make it as fast as possible. Yeah. Don't have really much time. Let's call it that. But okay, that's going well. Balloon ride is happening over there. Unfortunately, there is no dinosaurs on that side of the pond. Yeah, that they can see over there. Now, I would put them in here, but I'm not going to take the chance. What do you think? To say the least. I don't think it's going to go well, necessarily. So, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. But yeah, no, that looks okay for now, if anything. Shelter. I'll put another shelter here in this corner, actually. Now that I noticed it. There. So is the shelter expensive? Where is Hyperloop? That's the one I need to research so I can build it nicely. Yeah. Guess we could do it like this. Probably? Is the way to do it? Something like this. There you go. So something like that, I guess. Yeah. Base the shelter is covering over here, in a way. The other zone we're not really paying attention to yet. That's just a prelim until we get stuff set up over there. Right now, we don't really have stuff set up over there. Waiting to exploit this quite a bit. Yeah. So now I guess we could just try and set up. Okay. Excellent. There. We have to increase the dinosaur species by a certain amount. That's actually quite interesting. Yeah. So just breeding another type of dinosaur. Now, looking at it, evading. I forgot. We would have gotten fossils. Yes, we do. Ooh, that looks like a cool dinosaur. Look at that. Let's begin extraction. We don't actually have people that's super proficient at it, but we'll take it. But no, definitely we'll take that. Piscivore. Was it a piscivore or was it a carnivore? I think it was a carnivore. I think it was a carnivore, right? No, it was a piscivore. Herotata. Baryonyx. Oh wait, really? Have we researched you fully? Probably. Is that there? No, there it is. Yeah. We'll send you. Yeah. We'll just still want to increase our stuff in the meantime. But for now, at the base, we'll still continue the use. There. Nobody wants food, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. Okay. Now we are losing stuff with these shops. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to wait a little bit more and see how people feel as we do more dinosaurs. That being said, what can we do? Waiting. I want to build a sauropod for the chunkingosaurus and just get them out the flippin' way. Right? Because they are flippin' annoying me. The fact that they have nobody that they are compatible with. Like, looking at it, right, if I have to be super honest. They get the Spinosaurus, sauropod. No. Okay, no. I'm being very hyperbolic. We can do something with it. So sauropod, who do we want with this thing? Somebody who doesn't really need that much space. We'll make you a Saurus. Maybe. Oh, we don't even have enough. Yes, I need to train my scientists. That's the problem that I encountered there. Hold on. Where's my staff center? Okay. So who was I training again? Train unavailable. Train. Okay, we can do you. Let's train you. And then you, will bump you up slightly. There you go. Let's do that. I'll be back down to nothing, unfortunately. But yeah, looks like we need to train our scientists to get them up, get them prepped so that we can build some stuff. But I think that's gonna have to be it for today, if anything, right? So we got some, we made some pretty good progress over here. We actually laid out kind of our plan of everything there. A lot of wasted space over here, making decent amount of money, if anything there, and income in general. We have the relevant dinosaurs. We move all of the small dinosaurs to here. I still don't know about this flippin' dinosaur encounter thing because I haven't seen anybody come in here. Oh, who's sick? Tuberculosis. We have tuberculosis. I have to keep on checking if we have tuberculosis. No, we haven't. We have research. Okay, we just need medication to occur. Anything. But yeah, so we actually have our dinosaurs over here, which are running the land pretty nicely, as you can see. Yeah, no. We'll have to see what happens next time. There. And so, hopefully you enjoyed the video, if anything. Hope to see you all for more Jurassic World Evolution 3 stuff. And as always, I shall catch y'all next time. Peace!